Good afternoon. This is a video on writing and translating expressions in page 44 of our notebook. So let's go ahead and get started. So basically this set of notes is going to be taking a verbal phrase and changing it to an algebraic expression using numbers, symbols, equality or equal signs, inequalities, depending on what is said. So here's some words that might seem familiar that represent addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. There are obviously more words that can represent each of these operations, but these are the main ones that we'll probably be using. If you see different ones in here, just underline it, make sure you know what it means, and then transform it into an algebraic expression. So right here, the sum, so we know we're going to be adding, of 9 and a number y. So we're going to add 9 plus y, and we can say 9 plus y, or y plus 9. The reason why we could change the order is because it has that commutative property, so either one of these works. A number n plus 4, so n plus, 14, so n plus 14. And again, if you wanted to use the commutative property and say 14 plus n, that works as well. And then our third example, 12 more than a number w, 12 more than a number w. So I'm going to be adding 12 to w, so w plus 12. So here the order doesn't really matter, but when we get to subtraction, order does matter. All right, the difference of a number f and 12. So difference, we know we're going to be subtracting of f and 12, so f minus 12. Okay, I can only write it in this order because subtraction order does matter. It does not have the commutative property. A number b minus 88, so b minus 88. And then 4 less than a number z. This one, it typically tricks people because we see the number is written first, so we want to write it first. But if I'm saying 4 less than a number z, I'm saying I'm taking 4 away from z. To take 4 away from z, you would write it as z minus 4. So be careful when you see less than. Typically that means that the number is going to be after the variable. Okay. Moving on to multiplication, 17 times r. The way we represent it, instead of using a multiplication dot, the better way is to say just 17r. So this is what I really want. This is fine, but this is what I prefer. 1/2 of a number x, so that of lets us know we're doing multiplication, because if I said 3 groups of 4, you would say 3 times 4. Well, this is saying 1/4 of a number x, so 1/4 times x. And then 37 multiplied by k, so 37. Okay. Division order does matter. Oh, and also please make sure that when you're writing it, that you do put the coefficient, the number first, and then the variable second. I know multiplication has the commutative property, but when we're writing terms, the coefficient comes first, and then the variable comes second. All right, division, the quotient of a number b and 4. So the way I want us to write it, this is fine with the division symbol, but I prefer for you to write it as a fraction. So this is the way that I prefer it, okay? So b minus 4. 81 divided by c, again, I prefer for it to be in the fraction form. And then g divided into 11. So 11 is being divided by g. And then quantity is using parentheses. So right here, 4 times the quantity of a number less than 6. So 6 minus a number. So 4 times the quantity of, because there's the quantity using parentheses, x minus, or 6 minus x, because it's x is less than 6. All right, the product of 10 and the quantity of 17 less than a number, so a number minus 17. And then the third one, the sum of 19 and the quantity of 5 divided by x. And you could put this in parentheses or you can just have it right here because this really doesn't need parentheses, but you can put it there if you prefer it. Okay. All right, now we're going to go from the algebraic expression to the written phrase. So there's many different answers you can have for this. You could say the sum of 13 and b, or 13 plus b. So different phrases. I'm just going to write one. So I'm going to say, or you can say 13 more than b. So I'm going to say 13 more than b. If you said the sum of 13 and b, that's fine as well. This one, I'm going to say 12 less than g. This one, I'm going to say the product of 4 and a. This one, I'm going to say the quotient of r and 16. And this one, I'm going to say the quantity of s plus 10 minus 19. Okay. If you did something different, if you said the difference of the quantity of s plus 10 and 19, that's fine as well. All right, the inside, same type of thing. You're just going to take the written phrase and turn it into an expression. So these shouldn't take you very long. So 8 times the quantity of 3 plus a number n. So see, that was quick and easy. And then just do the rest of these. Same thing at the bottom. So really this is just like the front that we did here. So it shouldn't take very long. And then for more practice, you don't have to do all of it. But if you feel like you need some more practice and you want to go ahead and do the rest of these, you're more than welcome to do that. This is just extra practice. It's not necessary, but it would be good for you to have that extra practice for this unit. So if you have any questions, just comment down at the bottom of this video or ask questions tomorrow in class. I hope you guys have a great afternoon.